started. Antes de começarmos a aula, all right, let's begin on our backs. So take your time getting down there. We don't need to rush anything here. Move mindfully. A little goes a long way. We really want to pay attention to the how. So we're going to focus on the breath today while we get our core conditioning in. So to start, you're just going to bring the hands to the belly, feet on the ground, knees up towards the sky. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Fill the belly with air. And then exhale, it softens and releases. And again, big inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, it softens and releases. And last time, this time really inhale, lots of love in. And lots of love out. Beautiful. All right, from here, we're going to extend the legs out long. And we're going to start nice and easy. Hug the right knee into the chest, and then switch, hug the left knee into the chest. Hug the right knee into the chest, and then the left. Now we're going to add a lift of nose toward the knees. You're lifting the head, the neck, and the shoulders. If this doesn't work for you, in the head, the neck, the shoulders, you can bring the head back down and work here. We are targeting the lower belly here, scooping the tailbone up. Keep the shoulders relaxed in either variation. Breathing deep. Now, just when you feel like you want to give up, that's actually when we're going to now straighten the legs and work in a little scissor. So you're going to keep a little bend in your knee, but we're extending the legs out long, just challenging yourself here. And we're going to be here for 3, 2, and even it out on 1. Great. Hug both knees into the chest. Bring the palms into the knees. You're going to draw the knees out wide. So out in front, so the arms are extended. Peek at me if you need to. Good, then take the knees out wide and then draw them in towards center. Good, take them out towards the front edge of your mat, around and in towards center, and one more time, out, around and in towards center. Beautiful. Interlace the fingertips, send the hands behind the head here, nice and easy. We're going to lift the shins so that they're parallel to the sky or to the ceiling. So you're going to feel that tailbone scoop up, the low belly draws down, belly is engaged, abdominal wall is engaged. We're just going to do light taps here, right toes, left toes, nice and easy. Now we're wanting to make sure that this knee over the hip stack doesn't get too rocked. So you're not wanting to bring your knees in too much, but as best you can, try to keep the knee over the hip so that femur is in line. You're going to feel that in your low belly, you're going to want to keep your low back nice and safe, nice and flush with the mat. All right, just when you want to give up here, we're going to lift the head, the neck, the shoulders, keep the elbows wide to challenge ourselves here. Tapping the toes with the head lifted. You're in this nice little neck hammock here. You can extend the thumbs so you have a little bit of support. We're here for 3. Gaze up towards the sky. 2. And evening it out on the 1. Beautiful. Release, hug the knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, extend the legs out long. All right, from here, listen carefully. You can start by using your hands on the ground. We're going to inhale, sit up all the way tall, send the fingertips up towards the sky, and then exhale, fold. Navel draws back, nice and articulate through the spine. We roll it back down to 1. Use the hands if you need to, otherwise, we'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up as you sit up, and exhale, fold. And then slow and steady, navel draws to the spine. We lower down with control. Here we go. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Slow and steady with control. All the way back down, and you can move in your own pace, nice and slow. Again, feel free to use the hands on the earth, the fingertips on the earth to get through that first move, and in time, you won't need many more. So you can start to do this now at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to rush, right? This is not about number of reps, but about the quality of movement and your connectivity and your engagement. So we're slowly building heat up here. Again, if you need to use the hands or the elbows to sit up, go for it. Don't be hard on yourself, just take it nice and slow. Really articulating through the spine on the way down. Beautiful. We're going to do 2 more wherever you are. You got this. You took a break. Pick back up. Here we go. And after that final one, you'll come onto your back. And you can center yourself on the mat. Recenter, rather. And we're going to bring the hands right underneath the bone here. Beautiful. All right, with the legs extended out, let's lift now. Big breath, big move here. We're going to lift both legs up towards the sky, then just the right leg down, and we're again a scissor move here. Many of you know this, but stay with your breath here, nice and slow. Hugging the lower ribs in. Chin is nice and tucked. Oops. Keep it going nice and steady. And then if you want, we can add a little lift, a little hover, lifting the head all the way up. Keeping that image of like an orange or a mango grapefruit between the chin and the chest here. And for the last 10 seconds, we're going to speed it up here. Scissoring the legs. Breathing deep. Scooping the tailbone up, pressing the hands into the earth. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Slowly release the hands. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock gently side to side. Observe your breath.